Collective, how are you doing? Let's see what your reading will be about. Oh, let me show you my nails. Look at these nails. Aren't they cute? Hee hee hee. Okay, let's move on. I was resting all day, and in the evening, I got a spark of like creativity, and that has continued up until now. Yes. That's why I started with the tarot readings as well. We have the Ace of Swords coming out. So this could mean many things. You could be getting a message soon. You could be getting an actual message in terms of like a text message. Someone could be calling you. Someone could be sending you an important email. This could also mean some sort of clarity coming your way, that a certain idea comes to mind, or like a new idea, a certain eureka moment, something that you've been thinking about for a long time. You suddenly find the solution out of nowhere. So clarity is coming. I'm not sure if this is right. Actually, I'm not going to say this was about Mercury retrograde. I thought we were just coming out of one, but I don't know at all. So just disregard that. Yeah, this could be about a certain decision. Funny, it's like the second card, like the in the suit of swords. With the two of swords, it tells me that this could be when, how can I explain? Connected to some sort of decision that you had to make. Let's see. Yeah, this was connected to some sort of decision where you didn't know how it's gonna end up. Like the result was being hidden from you, basically. And now that this message is coming in, I'm hearing a decision has been made for you. Now that the decision has been made, it feels like you can move on to clearer waters, is what I'm hearing. You won't feel as much anxiety and worry as you've been feeling. This could be connected to your intuition. Yeah, you're going to be able to celebrate this. So this is not something that you have to be scared of. Celebration lies on the horizon of this decision being made for you, of this message coming in. You'll be able to celebrate. This has been something that you could have been waiting for, news for a long time. Yeah, this is going to make you really happy. That message coming in is going to make you really happy. It that was a lot of cause. It caused a lot of conflict, is what I'm hearing, with the Five of Wands coming out in the reverse, and you were able to just narrowly is what I'm hearing, avoid further conflict from erupting. Like this, there's a lot of harmony here. Also with the Three of Cups, there's a lot of harmony here. Yeah, we have two queens coming out. So we have the Queen of Cups as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Balance is what I'm hearing. You're gonna feel more like yourself again, is also what I'm hearing. You're gonna be more in control of your emotional and material reality. Let's see. Do I want to pull more cards, or do I want to get I want to get clarified. Okay, we have the Lovers as the bottom deck energy in the reverse, though. So, let's see. This could be just the era of conflict is over, because the Lovers, that is disharmony to me. If the Lovers are the twins, if that is love and harmony, cooperating with each other, it can also stand for choices. And we did have a lot of talk of choices coming out in the beginning of your reading. So this could just be the choice was made for you. You are coming out of this era of this harmony. You can finally step out of confusion and into clearer waters. This might have caused some delays in many ways than like one way. I'm also hearing that you felt like you were cut off from your intuition somehow, that you were doubting yourself a lot, didn't know that either decision you make, if it's the right or wrong one, which kind of put you in executive dysfunction. Like you ended up doing nothing because you kept thinking about whether what you're gonna do, if it's the right choice or not, I'm not quite sure why I pulled from the tarot, because I wanted to pull from the oracle decks, but I took my second deck that was lying here and started pulling cards, and we have the Two of Wands coming out, which tells me you're setting goals now. It's about choices again. It's funny. We have another two coming out, another choice. Like Now that this choice has been made for you, it feels like the shackles have been kind of taken off you, and now you can make your own choices again. This is feeling very much like um, independence. I'm also hearing for some of y'all, you might have finally uh, gotten divorced from someone that you've been planning on separating from, or also a job situation. This could also be moving out, and you're now planning ahead for your own life of independence, is what I'm hearing. Now that you don't have to make this decision anymore, now that you can actually make your own decisions in a mature way. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands coming out in the reverse. So this could, take it as it resonates, for some of y'all, some repressed emotions that you had to kind of, that you didn't have access to during this time, could be coming up now. 0550 on the timer. This could also mean that you're trying to, the spirit is trying to block you a little bit because you're now planning ahead. You want to take a step ahead. You're kind of, you're going too quick, so you're being halted in your decision making, is also what I'm hearing. Let's pull some more cards because I'd like to get a little bit more uh, some detailed. Yeah, okay. So we have the Four of Cups coming out. What are you rejecting? Let's get a clarifier for that. What are you saying no to? What is... This could also mean that you're going within. I mean, they did tell you to slow down. We have the Page of Swords coming out. So... let's see. Is this connected? Yeah, okay. So there might be old people coming into your life. Again, trying to come into your life. Connected to an old life, because this does feel like you're entering some sort of new era of independence. You're finally making your own decisions. You're moving out. You have a new job. You're finally getting out of this relationship. And I think these old energies, they're going to want to come back into your life because they can feel you moving on. And I'm hearing that you will be rejecting them in a very mature way, very calm, not based on past resentment or anything like that. Um, though they will approach you with past resentment, it will feel like they will kind of blame you for betraying them or leaving them behind. I'm hearing that in order to stay loyal to yourself, you had to leave some people behind. Yeah, that took a completely different turn to what I expected, like how this reading would go. So I want to get some oracle cards after all. We have a bit of time left, so let's see if there's any spirit advice that wants to come through for you. This is a very self-focused and like, yeah, growth, focused on growth era that you're approaching. We have abundance coming out. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Again, I feel like before you got this good, like, before you will get this new message, the energy you're coming out of is a little bit tethered to your circumstances, tethered to the people around you, tethered to the energies around you, and you felt like you were like chained somehow. It was hard for you to be by yourself or listen to your own instinct, follow your heart, because it was always influenced by outside energies. And I think now that you have kind of cut yourself off from this situation, from these people, from this person, it'll be easier for you to bring in more growth that like on your frequency, is what I'm hearing. Something that is more fitting to who you are as a person and who you are also becoming, because we did have the Queen of Wands as the bottom deck energy for the second tarot. We have Purpose coming out as the last card. It says, I know what I'm here to do. Now you know, because you have the, you were giving the space, or you are now being given the space to explore yourself. This decision that is being made for you, this message that is coming in, is going to free you from your circumstances. So keep an eye out. Keep listening, is what I'm hearing. You are being protected as well. First of all, by your higher self, but also by your spirit guides. You might feel this around you at the moment. But yeah, that's it for your reading today. Thank you for being here. See you in your next one.